Virgo loves, happy new year, my faves. I have missed you guys. It's 2018, gosh. I wasn't able to do a general reading in December. I so wanted to, but there was just so much going on with me personally, but including the growth of my business, and I did so many one-on-one readings. That was an absolute blessing, both November and December. I was able to see so many of you on a personal level, and that's brought a lot of growth and blessing to me. I don't know why I'm tongue-tied at the moment, but also I know so many of you emailed me to let me know that you were really blessed by the readings. So I have been craving coming back into this more collective universal space so we can talk about the general energies and the general archetypes. So I'm really glad to be back with you to do that. So happy new year. As I said, a couple of notices before I get into your tarot reading. As promised, I have recorded a video that just goes over my services on a very broad high level, lets you know what I offer and how to work with me. Just want to highlight that my MP3 tarot reading, it's a mini reading. I record it, I send it out. It's very, very popular. People are very happy with that service, so do check that out. And I know a lot of people who are engaging with me on the YouTube space are not UK or London based, so you can still get readings from me via Skype or FaceTime. You can check me out and book a reading on my website. It's nicoleblack.com/services. I would love to work with you. Is there anything else? Yes, there is. I am currently doing 15% off on all my tarot readings at the moment. So if you have been thinking about starting the new year, you know, really looking at your year ahead and what you want for yourself and where you're at, then I really encourage you to get a reading from me and use the discount code, which is MGK, as in magic 15. Okay, cool. So yeah, now we can get into your... Okay, Virgo, so coming from a love-based perspective, we want overall message for the I'm just going to call it the month, the year 2018. What does Spirit want to communicate to you? Oh, I feel this card here. Oh, absolutely. The maturity card. We'll talk about these and I'll show you them after I've pulled the entire deck. Or the spread, I should say, not the deck. Additional messages for Virgo to complement. Wow, first card out. Wow, I like the world in reverse. Okay, beautiful. A little mirroring there, I feel too. And then additional messages, energies for the year. Messages about 2018 for Virgo. I'm a Virgo myself. What does it hold in store for us? Okay, a lot of cards there. We'll leave it here. First one of these three, Wheel of Fortune. Kind of excited to see that. Just did the Cancer reading and some of these cards came up too. Judgment. Wow, really? Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. I was going to say, you have 4 major arcanas here: the World in reverse, the Tower in reverse, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, and then you have the 4 of Swords in reverse as a theme for the year. Okay, Virgo, what's in your heart right now? What are you thinking about? Wow, are we moving on? I think we are. Virgo, what are you wanting to move on from? I was going to ask. Some conflicts we have here. Oh, a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. Love it. You're done with the cycles of poverty, given where you're not receiving. Justice card. You want more balance and fairness. This resonates for me. Okay. What are the obstacles for you right now, Virgo? Wow, cards are really jumping today. Competing ideas, feelings, forces, sorry, not forcing. 7 of Pentacles. Cancer got that card too. Interesting. Any other obstacles for you? And I have sufficiently shuffled this deck for those of you who are thinking you're getting all the same cards as Cancer. You're not. What obstacles is Virgo being faced with? Okay, interesting. Well, here you are in your own reading. You are your own obstacle, apparently. Okay, we'll get into that. And advice for you, Virgo. I'm feeling so excited to do your reading. Oh, this card feels like your advice. King of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Page of Wands came flying out. Oh, okay, these 3. 4, in fact. Nice. We'll leave it at that as your advice. I'm feeling a lot of Wands energy come out in the second half of your reading. So we've got the 5 of Cups. Cancer also got this. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And the Emperor. Okay. Let's get into it. Okay, Virgo, this is a very interesting reading and the messages have come through quite clearly. So no dilly-dallying, I'm going to get straight into it. The first card here for you, maturity. Beautiful card. Look at that. Gorgeous. This is you. This is your energy. It's earth sign energy here too. This is showing the growth that you've been through in the last year. Remember, this is the energy for 2018 for you. So it's showing that you have flourished, you have cultivated yourself, you have invested in yourself, you are now blossoming. That's what this card is saying. And you significantly have learned really important lessons, Virgo, things that you really needed to. You have done the hermit loop. You have gone into the wilderness of your heart and you've gone into the isolation externally to find this maturity, this wisdom, this inner beauty. And I am so happy for us. I'm Virgo sun and moon, for those of you who don't know. So the next card you have is the World card. As your kind of, these again, the next cards I'm going to talk about are your 2018 energies. These cards are interesting to me in the loops, in the circles. They are reflecting each other. The message I'm getting here, that it's before, the reason that the World is in reverse for you is before you're allowed to pass through this threshold, so to speak, in which you get to have completion and some of the things you're really wanting to fill your world with, you're going to get it. But before you do, the universe wants you to see yourself clearly, and so you're being tested. I have to put it like that. You're going through certain lessons right now, Virgo, that are trying to show you that you have matured, that you are a valuable person, and that you have changed and grown. So you might actually feel that you are being shown karmic cycles, that you're going through things that you've been through before, revisiting old issues, having the same old arguments, having the same old conflicts. Wow, actually I'm thinking about my own life as I'm speaking about this, and I just got like, it just clicked for me why I'm going through something that I'm currently going through. But yes, going through things, experiences you've already had. And Virgo's tendency, being as hard on ourselves as we are, is to think that we've done something wrong, or we just haven't progressed enough, or, you know, we're in the same position, we're stuck, we haven't moved on. But that's not true. That's an illusion. You have moved on, and the reason that you're being shown the same environment, the same pictures, the same conflicts, the same issues, is so you can see how differently you deal with it now, because you're this mature person, and you are the sort of person that can contain, hold, be appreciative of, and really enjoy and sustain the things that come with this major arcana card, the World. I'm really excited that you got so many major arcanas as these really important things for 2018. The next card you got was the Tower card in reverse. I'll be honest, I wasn't excited to see it, even though I love how it's matching my top. So the Tower, destruction, crumbling, things collapsing. Not the easiest energy, Virgo, and this is something that's happening in 2018. So I pulled clarifiers, like, what does this really mean for us? Oh gosh, even the nails match it. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so you've got 7 of Cups here as a clarifier on this card. What does this say? Well, importantly, and this is a softer message, it's saying that one of the things that is going to fall apart, be collapsing, be ending, be just shaken away are the illusions, the emotional illusions, Virgo, the illusions about who you are, how you feel, what you want, whatever is just not true. Virgo cares so much about authenticity. We do. We love the authentic. We like getting down to the purest or the neatest or the core element of a thing or a person or ourselves. And it's saying this year will give you the opportunity to cut away the noise that is this messiness. Also, however, when I pulled a clarifier, you got another major arcana in the form of the death card, Scorpio energy here. So perhaps an important Scorpio person in your life, but I feel more so that this is saying that there were some endings that didn't happen in 2017, and it wasn't through any fault of your own, because we've seen you come through like this. It's not, Virgo, that you didn't do things well or you didn't end things when you were supposed to. It's just the timing of things, you know, that there were things that you had to maintain even for your own growth, but that it's time to leave. The death card is about endings. So the Tower card here is going to shake up your life in ways that will bring these necessary endings. The Tower card is in reverse because these things are going to happen on an internal level. It's not going to be too much. You're going to experience change, okay, across the year you will, but in terms of like I'm not speaking about external change in terms of environment or workplace or things like that. I'm talking about feeling shaken up on the inside, feeling internal changes, feeling clearer emotionally, releasing and letting go. This is really important. Letting go of karmic attachments, letting go of like energetic connections that you have to people that you know you no longer even want anything to do with. It's going to be unleashing and relinquishing these things. I really encourage you guys to kind of bookmark this video and come back to it throughout the year, because I feel like these messages are really pertinent for you. So yes, you're going to be experiencing this energy of change and disruption and turbulence internally. It's for a reason though. It's happening to clear ground because you're getting the Wheel of Fortune card. Your next major arcana in this card is about saying to you that you are going to be blessed, Virgo. This is a good year for you. This is the come up, Virgo. Last year you spent a lot of time questioning, would it ever be your turn? Would you ever get what you wanted? This year the answer is yes, and the answer is now. And so this wheel is turning, new energy is coming, new opportunities are coming, Virgo. And so the old must be cleared away, and the universe is assisting you in doing that. That's why you have these cards. So what did you get next? The Judgment card. Heavy energy, right? So more major arcanas. God's really involved with you, huh? More major arcanas. This is about review of the past, review of karma, review of what you've done with yourself, review of the past year. Pulled a clarifier. What did you get? 9 of Cups. Love it. When you get reviewed, you pass with flying colors, Virgo, and God is like, here's the pleasure that you have toiled so hard for, that you went without, that you sacrificed over, that you allowed yourself to feel your wounds, that you did the healing work, that you strived last year, and this year you reap the rewards. 9 of Cups, Virgo. This is contentment on an emotional level, on a routine day-to-day life. This is the relationship you want, the partnerships, the connections, the business, the creativity, the friendships, the family situations. It's everything you're wanting. It's here. You'll feel it. You are going to be in the center of it. It's going to be your creation. Oh, I'm excited for us. And in the last cards for 2018, you get the 4 of Swords in reverse, and yes, the 4 of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. What's this about, Virgo? This is about 2 things for you. The 4 of Swords is about your distraction, you know, maybe some elements of numbing, but, you know, having been in situations, particularly last year, where you were uncomfortable, where you were hurting, where you weren't getting what you were wanting, and you were kind of just having to live through it, you know, maybe retreating, maybe going into your quiet space, maybe even this represents some depression, you know, it's just you doing what you needed to get by, and this was you feeling like you just wanted to get out. You know, it was both of these things, like I feel stuck here, I must deal with it, but I really want to get away. In reverse is saying that these energies are done for you. You will not be, unless you make yourself Virgo and you know you have the capacity to. So if you end up feeling like this is your doing, okay, because I'm telling you energetically this is done. This phase is closed. So let's get into your reading. What's in your heart space? Really clear cards. Like I said, Virgo's moving on. Emotionally, you're done. We are very good like that. I am a Virgo moon. I can detach quickly and easily. It concerns me. Cancer rising, so that sometimes will balance that out. But Virgos, we know how to be cerebral and logical and intellectual about severing emotions, severing ties, and we can struggle to get to that point like any other sign for sure, but once we're there, you know. Once it's like, okay, I'm gone, I'm done. If I make up my mind about something, this is your mutable nature, you know. Virgo, you're earth based, so you are rooted and planted. You like your comfort zone, you like your hermit space, you like that familiarity somewhat. But when you catch the energy of change, when you see change is needed, you don't hesitate. You're like, okay, I'm done, I'm gone, we're moving next. New job, new relationship, new friendships, new home. Like, you know, I'm not sticking around for the old. This is this energy, Virgo. You're moving on from what? From this. Five of Swords. There's been conflict, disagreement, irreconcilable differences, heavy energy, fighting words. This as well, Virgo, might not even be fully manifested materially or practically in your earth-based experience. It could just be an energy. So you could, you know, actually be avoiding this, but knowing it's there, knowing that things aren't harmonious, knowing you're not happy, knowing the other person isn't happy, knowing you can't move forward, knowing that you're not finding a path forward in terms of your communications with a person, and that's why you're like, yeah, I'm sensing it's time to go. Why else? Ace of Pentacles. You know this is here for you. This is what's in your heart. You can feel it. You know there's a new beginning. You know there's new opportunities. This is a gift, an offer. This is an offer that is going to materialize, manifest more money, a new job, new love, new friendships, new homes, all of it. All of it, Virgo. I've been promised this. I am getting intuitive messages that blessings are flowing. I am seeing them trickle. I am waiting for the flow, but it's coming, it's here, you know it. And that's why you're recognizing that it's fine for you to go towards this thing. Now that you have sensed it, you're like, yeah, I'm going to find my pentacle, right? That's you going, I'm off. Because you're done with this, Virgo. This is a lot of things. You're done with being dependent. Virgo hates dependency. You don't like to have to rely on other people. So you're done with the scarcity that this card represents. Six of Pentacles. You're done with not having enough, not enough money, relying on other people, not enough resources, not enough creativity, energy and ideas. You're done. You don't want to do this anymore. You're moving on to a new season, but also you're done giving more than others are. You don't want to be this person who's constantly handing out, constantly listening, constantly advising. I'm not getting that same loving energy back. And it's not that the people don't love you. They're just not loving you in ways that make you feel full up, you know? And so you're like, I am not really feeling to do this, because what are you looking for? Justice in reverse. Right now, things are imbalanced. The scales have not been balanced. That is partly why God is coming in to review your life and your situations and bless you up, you know. But you know this, Virgo, you know that these situations are imbalanced, your partnerships are imbalanced. But are we fair? Actually, maybe I'm being a little biased. Maybe, Virgo, you too have been taking more than you've been giving. That's very possible. You can do that, you know, particularly if people set themselves up in that way to want to play savior to you. You might let them if it's comfortable, but it's time to balance out these scales. That's what's in your heart right now. You want more equal partnerships with people. What's the obstacles? Another 5 card. Competing opinions, and these are your own. That's why it's in reverse. You want to go, but you're not sure. You want to move on, but you're judging yourself and thinking, is it me? Am I the reason it's like this? Am I the cause of this? You know, people criticize me a lot. People say I'm a perfectionist. And when I say me, I'm talking about us collectively. This is what your inner voice is. People say you're hard to please. you know, whatever the criticisms of Virgo typically are, they have you here second guessing yourself, saying maybe I'm the cause of this energy and I should stay and try and figure it out, or change myself, or make myself different. You are unsure, you are fighting internally about your choices, you're thinking about how much you invested here. That's what this card is about. You're going, I put a lot of work in, and now, sorry Virgo, please excuse me, now if I leave, will I ever grow any more pentacles? Will I ever have enough? You know, if I move on from this bush that I've seen created something, what if I don't have anything else? That's your fear, Virgo. And part of the reason you're having that fear is because you're not seeing yourself clearly. Here you are in the reading, beautiful energy, Queen of Pentacles. Here you are. You're not seeing that though. And that's why I said you're being tested right now, because the universe wants you to see it. The universe wants you to see that so you can turn the world upside down and get the world. But while you're here, the person who is doing this cannot be this. This all can't fit through that door, you know? So Virgo, this energy of struggle and strife and fighting, not for you, honey. It isn't. You've left it in 2017. Leave it alone. And it's interesting to me that it comes up as wands, because I feel some fire signs are causing a little conflict with you. Sag, Aries, or Leo, sorry, the other fire signs escaped my mind. Why do I say that? Well, the other two cards in your reading, King of Pentacles in reverse and Page of Wands in reverse, and these people aren't you. They are two different types of individuals. So either they are literal fire signs, or they have the fire sign archetype, and then this is happening in two ways. This is an immature person. This is a person who, sure, is passionate and is fun, but doesn't match your cerebral intellectual sharpness, your astuteness, your learning, your level-headedness, your interest in refinement and getting things to the next stage, improvement of yourself and of others. This person is not interested in improving. You know, they want to have fun, they want to be free, they don't necessarily want to grow, they want to be in your energy, but they want to be a kid here. And then this is not working for you. It isn't working for you. This is part of these imbalance in your partnerships. This is part of you playing this role to this person, giving more than you're getting. But on the other side, equally, another fire sign energy, masculine in its expression, in reverse again. Well, who is this person? This is a person who is fixed. This is a more, sorry, which card am I holding? This one. Okay, this is a more stubborn expression. This is a more opinionated expression of the fire sign. This is someone who, sure, is very passionate and sure is very creative, but in a way that will burn through you, in a way that's not leaving space for you to see your value. This is a person who is so sure of themselves and their throne and their kingdom and what they have to offer and what they're doing in their lives, that they make you feel like they don't see you, you know, that you're not a part of that. And neither of these things, Virgo, are working for you right now, and that is why you're in this energy of moving forward. So what's your advice? Feel the sadness and the disappointment. Yeah, these two fire signs, or these archetypal people in terms of this, like, you know, dominant person with whom you can't find yourself within their life, or you can't find yourself in the connection, you can't see yourself reflected, or this immature person who's just playing with you. Neither of them are fulfilling you. They're leaving you feeling sad, disappointment, some regret, grief, sorrow, not really knowing what to do. That's okay, Virgo, feel it, because it's that emotion that is spurring this activity that's important. You are supposed to do this right now. Queen of Wands in reverse, similar message that I gave to Cancer. Do not change, Virgo. Of course, grow. Do not change this beautiful energy. Look at this card. Glorious, flourishing, full of manifestation, potential, abundance, value, beautiful, earth-based, mothering, divine, feminine, archetypal energy. Don't leave this to be out of touch with yourself, to play to the fears of your ego, you know, the parts of your ego that are questioning your worth and your value in order to match the fire of these people. Don't do that to yourself. See, in reverse as well, this is disconnecting yourself from your intuition too in order to play a role with these people. No, you cannot, should not. I don't want you to do that, Virgo. That's not, you haven't gone through all that maturing that you've gone through to relinquish that. That makes no sense. So the next two cards, while I'm telling you that you need to be this way, here are the next two cards. 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. The message here is do not, Virgo, relinquish your kingdom. This is your kingdom. You can have this. You can build this. You can create and nurture this. This is yours this year. That's why you've got the Wheel of Fortune. That's why you've got the Nine of Cups. Yes to this. But all of these external authorities, this external fire again, it is an Aries card, but these external figures of authority, opinions, you know, people in your life that would want to rule who and how you should be and what your kingdom should look like and how you should express yourself and want to refine and change you. No, no, Virgo. You must rule your kingdom. You must. This is the Empire. Sorry, I'm pulling the wrong card. This is the Emperor, right? So this is about your empire. This is the card that represents your empire, but don't give it to someone who has not built it. Why would you give that over to an external ruler? Why let someone conquer you, Virgo? Why are you allowing that? You're not to be conquered. You haven't been through that to be conquered. And I pulled some clarifiers on this message. What did I get? You allow this person to conquer your kingdom. They will leave you outside. The Sorrow card. They will leave you out here. You will not even enjoy the fruits of it if you do that, Virgo. But if you look at how these energies match. You do this, build your kingdom, rule your kingdom. The card that came out, celebration. And what does that mean? Well, not only do you enjoy it, remember, this is the communal card. This is a celebration with others, you know. It means that you are the type of energy that will open up this kingdom for the pleasure, for the enjoyment, for the healing of others. And that's why it's not for you to relinquish it. Now, I don't know fire signs to get upset with me because I've been calling them out in these readings, you know. I say all that about not relinquishing your kingdom, but look, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, both Queen and King turned up in the Cancer reading. Page of Wands is here too, and we've got some other Wands cards too, but just let's look at this. The fire signs are building their own kingdom. That's why, like an emperor, they've got it and they also want yours. No, okay, let them do that because that's important in the world and we need this energy, and what they're doing is dope. And when I do the fire sign readings, we'll get to the heart of what that is. But you don't need to be a fire sign, Virgo. If you are jealous of Leos, you know, and their playfulness and the adoration that they get, if you are jealous of the freedom of Sagittarius and their intellectual capacities to consider higher learning and their swiftness to move and explore, if you are jealous of the high esteem of Aries and their self-confidence and their strong sense of self and their willingness to explore the world with themselves at the center of it, stop being jealous of those things, you know. Yes, you can incorporate those elements, but even if they're not your natural habitat, that's okay. You didn't come into the world to be that. You came into the world to be this. You came into the world so that whatever the fire signs build remains, you know. This fire energy can burn hot and go out. You know, this fire sign energy could scorch earth. You know, think about forest fires. Like, we need you to do this, to be what remains, what lasts, what stays, what stands the test of time, what people can come into. Think of the Five of Pentacles card and the couple who are in the storm and they are weathered and they are just lost and they're looking for refuge. You are that. You are home, Virgo. Be home. I love you guys. If you would like a personal reading, you can get it at nicoleblack.com/services. Remember, I've got 15% off. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. It really supports this channel and I really appreciate it. And I will see you in February. Much love.